Welcome back to Big Son's Lawn Care. It is 2025. 2025, and the day is what? Let's see. Let's see what the day is. The 16th? January the 16th. 2025. Here we come. Look, today, gonna talk about the Timemaster. Now, this isn't a review. Well, it's not a fair review because I picked this up late at the end of the season, okay? And I've been on the fence about the Timemaster for, quite some years. And I've been seeing a lot of you guys that run them. I watch your videos, been absorbing, taking in what you've been saying about it. And this is what I come from. Okay, this is what I normally run. 22-inch, rear drive. It's got the blade crutch feature. In other words, it can run. You can take the blade off while it's still running and all of that. Okay, so, and I love these. I got two of them. But I always said I wanted to try the Timemaster. So I think I picked this up last October, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so as far as using it enough to give a fair review, I haven't. Have I used it? Yes. During the time where it really counts? No. When the grass is high, and growing every 3 days, I have no use with it with that. For leaves, yes. Now, let me tell you, I picked this up, Facebook Marketplace, $600, okay? The engine is new. Got the paperwork, got it in the truck. And for those of you who may be curious, those engines aren't very expensive. Let me see. I might be able to put my hands on it right quick. Because you always got some doubters out there. Not that I got to prove anything to the doubters, but always. Okay. Here's the paperwork that the guy gave me. Joe Cutter, your favorite place. Okay. So it's what he paid for the engine. I don't know if you can see that, but and he bought it in right there, okay? But so I also got 2 more back tires that came with it, but they're about in the same condition as that one, so not a whole lot of use out of them. You can see the condition of the front. Got a little wear and tear on them. Now, so far, let me tell you what I like and don't like so far. The biggest thing I don't like is the mobility. Okay. And what I mean by that is it's not easily maneuverable. And what am I comparing it to, which probably isn't fair, but you see, I can just take this and throw it up on the trailer, one arm, move it side to side. You're not doing that with this. And I know somebody's gonna say, well, Big Son, lift some weights or what? No, not doing all of that. I don't know about you guys, but I'm at the point where anything that's lighter is better for Big Son. That's just the route I'm going. That's exactly why any jobs that's that this battery hedger won't do, hey, then it's not for me. Because the gas one, especially if you're doing things that's over like where you got to hold your arms up doing cutting brush like that, man, to wear you out. And let's just face it, I'm trying to work smarter and not harder in these younger days. And some of y'all know what I mean. So that's the first thing I picked up on. I mean, just getting it up and on the trailer is different. I'm not going to say it's hard, but it's different. So that's the number one thing that I'm not going to say a dislike, but hey, it's a con to me. Will I get used to it? Yeah, probably so. With some time, that's probably what it's going to take. Now, the biggest thing, I guess why these moors are so popular, it's 30 inches. Oh, here come the jokes. 30 inches compared to your average push mower, which is 21 or 20 or smaller. So you can see the difference. You know, you're talking about what, eight more inches or whatever. And if you out there and you walking, sure, it makes a difference. And you know, I have a lot of yards, small yards, townhouses, and small front yards. So it's really not advantageous, you know, to jump on either one of these mowers, although I do it. And this right here probably will fill that gap. Now, I used it for some leaf jobs, 2 or 3 leaf jobs, and excellent. As far as mulching up the leaves, sucking up the leaves, and you can see, I mean, look at the size. Okay, let's compare bag size. All right. Here's my okay. Here's the bag for the Husqvarna. Okay. Look at that. Does that give a good comparison as far as what you can bag? Now, I don't do a lot of bagging, but for leaves, you know, it come in handy. So you see, well, let me put it down here like this, maybe. So you see, now it's just as deep, but you see, you could almost put this bag inside of that bag, okay? So you can see the advantage there. The self-propel system. And this is what I'm comparing it to. And I thought these were phenomenal. And they are. I love the rear wheel drive. It's basically a Craftsman Husqvarna. Same thing. And I love the big wheels. This will keep me up at a good pace. And I like that. I like things that make me, you know, walk a little faster for my younger years. Now, this self-propelled system here will get up and go. This will move out. I like that. As far as any type of inclines, I see a lot of guys, especially on Facebook, they are asking about how does it do on inclines. I don't have a lot of yards that have inclines, so I really can't speak on that. But as far as, you know, flat, and a couple of leaf jobs I did, and I think I did one house out in Virginia Beach, and by the weather being nice, hey, I just walked the whole yard. So the self-propel system is awesome. And those of you who are familiar with Toro, they have a personal pace. So in other words, the more you push down, the more pressure and the faster it goes. And you have this thing here that you can actually, you know, help you push down on. And this here is like a little release so that you can bring the blade back down. And of course it has, you stop it by the button there. Now, my concern, here's what I'm concerned about. And this is what I'm thinking once you get through April and May. Going into June, when the temperature starts rising, and you get in that hustle and bustle where time is of utmost essence because you're really trying to get from off of those yards and, finish your day. Am I going to feel like maneuvering this beast off and on the trailer? That's my number one concern. Will the performance be a deciding factor? Well, I'll say, well, hey, I'm not quite sure there are going to be some days I'm not getting rid of this. Now, I might get rid of one of them, but I'm not getting rid of it. No. Because I'm quite sure it's going to be some days I don't want to deal with the weight. I don't want to deal with, sometimes it's best to start it up just to move it from here to get it on the trailer. So am I going to want to deal with that come August, come September when it's 90, 100 degrees? I don't know. Okay, now, switching steam. I've been watching a lot of you guys, and something I picked up from Tony over at Tony's Lawncare. I've seen all the repair videos, and I'm prepared for the number one thing that you guys have all said is going to happen, okay? These pulleys, okay? Now, you can see right now, I don't know if they've been replaced or not. I mean, they look kind of new to me, and I'll let you see the number for those of you guys who like to look things up. See the model number there? I think this is from 2000 and I want to say 9 or something like that. But they're notorious for these pulleys exploding. So what I'm going to try, Tony's was saying, whoa, glue these down, these little caps, and it helps to keep, I guess, this debris from getting in there and these cheap pulleys exploding. But once they explode, and these do have time blades for those of you who don't know. The blades have to be facing, different directions so they don't hit. The first time it happens, I'm just going to put the, the X Mark ones on there that you guys do. But what I'm going to try now, I'm going to, super glue the caps on there. Because when they explode, they're going to come off anyway. And, see if that helps. Because I'm going to, keep an update on this as time goes through. And I'm prepared. Like I said, I've seen the repair, the transmission, clean cuts over there. And big shout out to Billy Goat. I think he's got some of the most in-depth videos on this. And he's figured out a way to do the automatic chute. That's the only thing this mower did not come with. And I do a lot of side discharging. So I'll definitely be picking up the, side discharge chute. Instead of mulching it up, be shooting it out the side. So those are my thoughts on the Toro Timemaster. Would I have bought one new from what I like about it already? No. $1,500 for this, to me, and the way I think I'm going to use it, I just couldn't see it. Now, in the middle of the season, hey, that may change. That's why I say this is not really a review. These are just some of my observations and my points. So is it still a good mower in 2025? Hey, seem like they're still selling. Marketplace is full of them. We'll see.